What's up guys, I'm here with another video. Welcome to episode 135 of Let's Build the City. Today we're building an Aldi supermarket. Let's build an Aldi supermarket.
Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video I'll be showing you how to make an Aldi supermarket for all of your city building needs. If you are interested in my city world, channel members are provided with a brand new fresh download link in the community tab for the most recent version of Stream City. So that's something that you might be interested in if you do like this world. Channel members get a brand new fresh download link to Stream City every single time it is updated. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. This is the amount of space required to make your Aldi. Feel free to make this grid in your world if you do feel as though it will help you out. And here are all of the materials. We will use throughout the build. Please do make sure that you have access to all of these. Step are all of the materials that we will use throughout the build. Please do make sure that you have access to all of these. Step 1, come all the way over to the front left-hand corner of your grid, if you've made it, and count backwards from this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and then count to the right, 1, 2. This is the starting position. Begin by placing a row of 4 cyan terracotta extending up from the ground.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Extend to the right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down.
Hello David McDonald, welcome to the stream.
Then extend to the right by another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down to the ground. Extend to the right by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then down to the ground. Extend to the right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the ground. Another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the ground. And then one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down to the ground. We now want to...
I made Aldi in my city too.
So from
cool.
the top block here, extend backwards by 8.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then join down to the ground. Extend back a further 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Then down to the ground. We then want to place birch planks in front of and outside of the row of cyan terracotta extending back, and we want to place a row of 10 birch planks extending back. So 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We then want to extend the birch planks across the back of the build until they line up with the cyan terracotta that we have on the front of the build. And then we want to extend the birch planks 2 rows further than the cyan terracotta. So 1, 2. can then extend the birch planks all the way forwards. And to begin with, we are going to line up with the cyan terracotta and then extend out by 2. So 1, 2. To give us this shape. So the next thing we are going to do is just extend a row of birch planks on the end here to join and to connect to our cyan terracotta. And we want to extend up all of these birch planks by 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we want to do the same thing to all of the other birch planks that we have here as well, just like this. So now that we have done that, we have to mark out a few individual points of our Aldi. So first of all, we should work on the giant sign that we are going to have above the entrance. The entrance is distinguishable by the fact that it has a larger window size on the front of the building. And you can place light blue glass block either side of the empty space with a row of glass pane on either one of the sides, and this will just help us distinguish this for the moment. Now, sitting on top of the entrance, in between the framework here, we want to place a row of yellow concrete, like this. Extend it to the left by 2, 1, 2, and to the right by 2, 1, 2. We then want to place 2 rows of blue concrete on top of the row of yellow, and then place a row of yellow concrete on top of the blue. Then extend the sign 1 row outwards, extending out of the front, and we may even choose to extend it out a little bit more, but we'll figure that out later. So, underneath the sign, we are going to place cyan terracotta. This is in front of the frame. Then, place a row of cyan terracotta around the row of cyan terracotta, like this. Then, place a row of grey concrete around the outside of the sticky out row of cyan terracotta to give us this shape.
Hi, Blythe Ward, welcome to live stream.
We are going to extend up the vertical rows of cyan terracotta, 1, 2, 1, 2, join them together at the top and then to the side. Next, we want to place a row of birch planks above and in front of the cyan terracotta with birch slabs on top of the planks, like this. I'm also coming to the realisation that we should extend the sign out an additional row, so as to keep our sense of depth. We've actually got a cool thing going on the left. If we take a little look after we've extended the sign, we have all different heights and all different depths. It just makes this look a little bit more interesting. Side note, this is reminding me of Blockbuster. So, the next thing we want to do is come to the right side of the sign. We want to extend 2 rows of birch planks, those are birch slabs. We want to extend 2 rows of birch planks outwards, left of the sign, and the planks are positioned above and outside of the row of terracotta. Planks around the edge of the terracotta frame, like this, and it only wants to be 2 rows high, and we will connect down at the back here. So the next thing that we are going to quickly do is just fill in this little back area of birch planks, like so, and we will also extend birch planks from the front of the build, where we have the 2 long rows here. We'll extend the birch planks that we have on the front left-hand corner backwards and across, maintaining their original height. We also want to add 2 additional rows of birch planks along the inside. the higher portion of birch planks. Okay, next up we are going to fill underneath all of the windows in using cyan terracotta. The only place that we won't do this is for the front door, the front entrance. We can then fill the windows in using glass. You can either use light blue glass paint or just straight up light blue glass. I'm going to be going for glass. I don't know why, I'm just really enjoying glass rather than glass paint at the moment. However, they are incredibly changeable. Oh, and also with the little upper windows here, just on the front left-hand side of the build, I'll use glass pane just to vary it up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Next up, we will begin the arduous task of replacing the entire floor of our Aldi. I'm going to rip up all of the glass and replace it using quartz bricks. Feel free to use a different material if you like. I just so happen to like quartz bricks. some of the framework inside of the store. So, to begin with, we are going to come all the way over to the left side of the store, the bigger side, and we are going to extend this point of the cyan terracotta and this point of the cyan terracotta backwards. So we will extend the cyan terracotta backwards until we hit the back wall. And we just want to make a very modern looking shape like this. We then want to extend the corner block down at the end here, and we want to have a similar thing on the opposite side of the store as well. So we will be placing cyan terracotta along the top of the birch plank area that we have on the front of the building. We will be joining the vertical rows of cyan terracotta up and down to connect to the frame. And we want to extend the cyan terracotta backwards from the front right-hand corner of the store to the back right-hand corner of the store, and from the windows as well. Join them together down in the corner like this. Extend the vertical rows upwards like so, and these rows here on this side will actually show us where to put these same vertical rows on the opposite side. So, if like me, you literally have to like follow it over from one side of the store onto the opposite side of the store, just like that, right? So like we want to have this row of cyan terracotta and then this one as well. You could do this through counting, or you can just do what I'm doing and just like follow it across. Well, that will give you the framework for the windows, and that looks pretty good. This will show us where to put like aisles and shelves and all of that stuff. On the back of the build, we want to extend the two rows of cyan terracotta over as well, at the top and the bottom, so just like this here and here, just these two rows. And then we want at the top and the bottom, so just like this here and here, just these two rows. And then we want to have the same vertical rows that we have on the front of the build on the back of the build. So literally on the front and the back of the build we want to have the exact same thing. So I believe it's a set of 3 windows, each 3 rows apart, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 here. So vertical rows of cyan terracotta, we want to have 3 sets. Then there will be a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there will be a row of cyan terracotta in between, and then 1, 2, 3 here. So that might seem as though that I've done that rather quickly, but I do want to once again point out that this is the exact same as on the front. So if in doubt, you can literally just follow the rows. I'm also considering that on the back of the build, these rows actually have to extend inwards an additional row, because we're going to be putting freezers in here and shelves. So let's extend all of the terracotta forwards like this, which means that we've just got to extend literally all of the terracottas forwards to make this work. So we'll have a double row, and this will just allow us to make some fridge freezers and stuff later on. But it ends up looking really good. It looks a little bit weird now, but it'll look good once it's all in place. The only difference is that on the back here we're going to have a false entrance / exit to the outside. So extend all of the terracotta forwards like this, which means that we've just got to extend literally all of the terracottas forwards to make this work. So we'll have a double row, and this will just allow us to make some fridge freezers and stuff later on. But it ends up looking really good. It looks a little bit weird now, but it'll look good once it's all in place. The only difference is that on the back here we're going to have a false entrance / exit to the outside. So we're actually going to have just a row of blue concrete here in the lower part, and we'll place a couple of buttons. We don't have buttons, but we're actually going to have just a row of blue concrete here in the lower part, and we'll place a couple of buttons. We don't have buttons, but we'll be placing a couple of buttons here just to look like a door. I'm also going to place rows of, actually I think I'll use bookshelves for that a little bit later on, but I think that that's actually enough building for the inside at the moment. the last little thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to place the roof. So the roof is placed in strips of a vertical cyan terracotta, extending from the front and the back of the build. Wherever we have the vertical rows of cyan terracotta on the front and the back of the build, we simply want to join them together at the top, front to back, and then we want to place glass block in between, and this will give us our roof for our supermarket, and it will look supermarket. There we go. Perfect. So, the next thing that we are going to do is focus on the outside of the build. So, we are going to grab a few different things actually. We should do this all in one go. So, we are going to grab smooth stone. We are going to grab white concrete, grey concrete, leaves, bricks, polished blackstone slab, polished blackstone wall, iron bars, and sea lanterns. So, in front of our supermarket, starting from this inside corner of birch planks here, we want to dig 1, 2, 3 rows and place smooth stone in here. Dig the end row of smooth stone all the way over to the right. Line it up with the side of the supermarket and then dig 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then dig all the way back and connect to the back corner of the supermarket and place smooth stone in the empty trench that you have created. So this will mark out where we have to completely dig out and fill in with smooth stone. So there we go. That will be the smooth stone section. On the side of the supermarket as well, there is a place to keep trolleys or shopping carts, depending upon where you're from. So, lining up with the end window here and the smooth stone here, we want to place around 1, 2, 3 blackstone wall, and also where we have this vertical row of cyan terracotta, 1, 2, 3 blackstone wall. Polished blackstone slabs on top, joining from front to back. Join towards Aldi again, so extend and join towards Aldi and just create a big rectangular shape using your black stone wall. So just like this. Place a row of black stone wall around the big rectangular shape that you've just made like so. And boom, there we go. Connect the black stone wall together, Aldi, and just create a big rectangular shape using your black stone wall. So just like this. Place a row of black stone wall around the big rectangular shape that you've just made like so. And boom, there we go. Connect the black stone wall together, front to back at the bottom using iron bars. Extend 2 rows of iron bars inward and wall together, front to back at the bottom using iron bars. Extend 2 rows of iron bars inwards, extending from the black stone wall on the left and right. And then we are simply going to leave a gap of 2 from both ends and place 2 iron bars, so 1, 2, like this, and 1, 2. So leave a gap of 2 on both ends, place 2 iron bars, and that will leave us with a gap of 2 on either side with a gap of 3 in the middle. Later on, we will place some shopping carts in there, or trolleys. Again, whichever one you want to call it, it really doesn't matter. Next up, we are going to mark out some of the car park. Let's begin on the right side here. So, lining up with the front right hand corner of the build, where we have the cyan terracotta moving outwards towards the smooth stone, and then dig in the ground, 1, 2, 3, 4, place grey concrete in there, and then place left of this 6 white concrete in the ground, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this. We then want to do 3 more rows of these white concretes, except we want to leave gaps of 3 in between, so 1, 2, 3, and then we want to have, again, another row of white concrete, so 1, 2, 3, and then another row of white concrete. One last time, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 in between, so 1, 2, 3, and then we want to have, again, another row of white concrete, so 1, 2, 3, and then another row of white concrete. One last time, 1, 2, 3, and then another row of white concrete extending outwards. The last 3 of these rows will be smooth stone, so we can just add a little smooth stone here. We will have, and also we'll extend the smooth stone outwards an additional row. Behind all of these white concretes, extending all the way here, smooth stone outwards an additional row. Behind all of these white concretes, extending all the way here, we want to have a row of leaves just joining all of the backs of the white concretes together, leaving a gap of 3 here. We then want to have a double row of bricks behind the leaves like this, so for the wall. Now with that built, we are going to come all the way back to our supermarket, and we are going to line up with not this first corner row of cyan terracotta, but this next one. Extend out towards where we have the smooth stone and leave a gap of 3 in the ground, 1, 2, 3, and you can just place some grey concrete in there. Then place a white concrete on the end and extend inwards by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going to be yet another row of 6 white concrete. We then want to have another 3 rows of white concrete and extend inwards by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going to be yet another row of 6 white concrete. We then want to have another 3 rows of white concrete, similar to what we have over there, leaving gaps of 3 using grey concrete. So 1, 2, 3, and then we want to have another row of white concrete extending out. 1, 2, 3, and then another row of white concrete, and then 1, 2, 3, and then another row of white concrete. So, if we take a look at this from the sky, you can see these rows of white concrete are in the exact same place. We are going to extend the little smooth stone path across to sit behind the car parking spaces here. So we'll place the smooth stone here, like this here. Perfect. And then on the left side of the build here, we are going to place a couple of rows of bricks. So this is from the outer boundary of the build, just leading all the way back to the supermarket. And then we want to have leaves. Leaves are going to be placed parallel to the rows of leaves that we have on that side of the build. So we want to have leaves. Leaves are going to be placed parallel to the rows of leaves that we have on that side of the build. So if we take a look from the sky, basically, the leaves are as long as the sparks. So from the white concrete at the front to the white concrete at the back, you can see exactly where the leaves have to go. So this might not look like it, but we've actually made a huge portion of the car park. We're also going to add a path to the right side of the build as well. So this is basically just going to be smooth stone here. The smooth stone is just going to sit on the right side of this wall. It is 4 rows wide and extends outwards from the length of the wall, if that makes sense, with grey concrete in between the little path and the supermarket area. But last but not least, we're just going to make a lamppost, and this is going to sit in between the 2 sets of car parking spaces. So literally, there is a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 between the car parking spaces. So if you find the 5th block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move 1 row inwards and place a row of, shall we go with 3 or 4? Yeah, we'll go with 4 black stone wall, extend it left and right at the top, and simply just place sea lanterns underneath. Very, very simple. Or maybe we just won't even place sea lanterns, maybe we'll just have it 3 rows high. I kind of want it 4 rows high, I think, and then we won't place anything above them. It will just be there. And honestly, it's a pretty nice looking light with the shaders. I mean, you don't have to go too crazy with it. If you want to, you could place, say, like polished white stone slabs on the top, but I don't think that that's necessary. I quite like it as it is. That might be shader dependent though. So there's not too many things that we need to do outside here anymore, but one thing that we do have to do that, you know, you guys know how I feel about this, is we have to make the signs. So we're going to need a loom, blue banners, blue dye, white dye, throw down the loom, open it up, blue banner in here, the first. Like we've got to make the white dye is A. Vertical row of white on the left, on the right, horizontal on the top, horizontal through the middle, that is A. Next up we have L, that's a vertical row of white on the left, a horizontal row of white on the bottom, that's L. Next will be D, this is a bit more tricky, so we place a vertical row of white on the right side, grab the white dye, throw it out, put blue dye in. We're looking for the diamond shape. That's what we want to have, so grab that.
Done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
The white dye in and place a vertical row of white on the left, horizontal on the top, horizontal across the bottom, D. Last but not least, we need an I, so that is simply a vertical row of white straight in the middle, boom, I, which allows Aldi in the centre of our site, directly above where the glass for the door is, we place it right in the middle, A-L-D-I. Perfect. And that looks all nice and perfectly centred. Very, very happy with that. So we'll just destroy that loom. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, actually outside, I don't have the materials on me, but I do want to quickly grab them. Shopping carts, trolleys, grab cauldrons, oak fence gate, and we can place these inside as well, but this is like a trolley return place. Inside of the trolley return, I simply want you to place some cauldrons in any sort of configuration with open fence gates behind them, and there you have yourself a shopping cart, a shopping trolley, a trolley, whatever you want to call it. I've really got to stop throwing out 50 different things to call them, but there we go. So, after that has been done, that leaves us quite a great task. An easy one, but a great one. We have to fill the entire, we have to renovate the outside now, so using grey concrete, using smooth
just adding some leaves all the way around. You may have guys have noticed I turned off the clarity pack, that shader pack I told you guys about. I've officially turned it off because I don't really like it. Well, I did like it, no offense to the pack, although I didn't quite like how it looked, because I wasn't really happy with the cyan terracotta because it was actual cyan. I didn't like the glass because I kind of like it with the diagonals, and I kind of like the did I just fly? Okay, and as you guys know, I'm making a turning so that it can go all the way over there, and yeah, so maybe I should chop off these leaves. Should I? They don't make too much sense. Should I? Yeah, I think I should. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And add some flowers to my Lidl, because that don't make too much sense. I'm gonna just destroy these leaves. Okay, what colour? I'm gonna do poppies because I'm lazy, because poppies are just red flowers. Poppies. Alright, there we go. That makes a lot of sense now. That looks better. Alright, so I'm gonna grab grey concrete and smooth stone. I'm gonna fill in everything. But although I'm not gonna cut it off. I'm gonna fill in everything. I've already filled in the floor inside with coarse bricks, and yeah, I made turning, so that will make things even better. Clean, nicer, and should I sort something out with this lamp here? I'm gonna add it so it's gripped on. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. I'm pretty happy with that, because I don't want it to look weird. Oh. And I like how it used to be before. I kind of like it how it is now. It just looks good. I'm pretty happy with it. Unfortunately, the glasses has the thingies, but I don't really care. Like the gripping, like the squares. That's unfortunate, but I don't really care, because I don't really mind. Okay, so, and I just updated my Minecraft to the wild update, where there's frogs in Minecraft now. Yes, there's actually frogs in Minecraft now, guys. So if you wanna see that, update your Minecraft, because I just updated my. This will be smooth stone. Okay, That will be smooth stone. All of this will be smooth stone. So, just destroying all of this grass. Also, shout out to my friend Red Killerworth Gaming. Go subscribe to him. I think he only has one subscriber, aka me. I subscribe to him. Make sure you go subscribe to him. He's awesome. Go watch his videos. He started YouTube on the 14th of February, which was not that long ago. Are you also guys hyped for the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 sequel? Sorry. Are you guys hyped for the Sonic sequel? I am. Tomorrow, the IGN Fan Fest is going to start tomorrow, because the second trailer is going to be at the IGN Fan Fest. It starts tomorrow, on the 20th of February. Although it did say it was going to start on the 19th, because today is the 19th. But in America, I think it's the 18th still, I think. I don't know if it's their bedtime or not. It's a different time in Australia, because different time zones, aka different states. If you live in like New South Wales and stuff, it will be like further ahead. For example, it's 11:36 AM in my country, nearly 12 PM. So it will be 12 PM in New South Wales, and I don't know what time will it be in Victoria or South Australia or something. So I actually built Aldi before. I did build this in my city, all the way over there, like where it started. I placed it next to my abandoned hospital, which is now Air Force Control Center, what my brother made. Cause my city needs an Aldi. Why not build another one? Cause I like this build. It's pretty cool. The inside's not too hard. The inside's pretty nice. And yeah, and I just realised that we filled in all the grey concrete. Now we have to fill in the smooth stone. Wait. Oh, okay. I'm going to dig out this part here. I finished the sign, which wasn't too hard to do. It was only 4 letters, Aldi. Alright, so we filled in this part of smooth stone, and finally all we have to do is just do the front of the build. Fill it in with smooth stone. I've been making lots of Cars 3 Driven to Win videos recently, so I think I'll take a break from those, because I want to start posting Minecraft videos and stuff. So I don't have a trolley thing for my Lidl, that's unfortunate, but I do have a trolley thing here, just there. So if you guys want to join my world, I'll try and get PlayStation Plus. But if you want to guys join, if I have PlayStation Plus, if you guys want to come and join, if I have PlayStation Plus, if you want to come join me in Minecraft on PlayStation, make sure you don't destroy my builds, because I've spent a really long time working on those. I've been spending my little bit of afternoons and mornings making these builds, because they're precious to me and I really like them. And I'll try and get PlayStation Plus soon, like maybe like in a little while, because it's not cheap. It's a little bit expensive. So, and also I have school on Monday, because it's the weekend in my country. I did upload a Fortnite video yesterday, so if you want to guys see that, go check it out. It's called Fortnite with Red Killer Vlogs. That's my friend. I couldn't be bothered to write Red Killer Worth Gaming, so I just wrote Red Killer Vlogs. So I also added a three rows of grey concrete on the side. I'm not going to add that because I don't really feel like it. Right, filled in everything. Looks good. I'm going to make the road in front of it now, because it's going to be easy. That lamppost is really bright. I don't know why. Right, hey, that rhymed. So, just destroying all of this road, and then once we've done, we can do the interior for Aldi. And yesterday's build, that video I was watching was not English, because it was actually that guy was speaking German, but I could understand what he was saying. So I also a little bit failed on it, because hold on, let me show you. Once I've finished this road, I'll show you. There we go. Perfect. No mess ups on the road so far. Okay. So if I go into my Lidl with these swords, as you can see, it's a little bit random because I just added bookshelves because it's easier. As you can see, this window here is 3, even though it's supposed to be 2. So I failed on that, but I don't really care. At least my Lidl's finished. So now my Aldi is done, but it's not done yet. We have it empty inside with a bat in here. Alright, let's do the interior.
And that's actually...
Wait. Before we do the interior, I'll be right back.
pathways and we have to fill in the car park. This should be quite easy because we kind of marked out everywhere that we need to place which specific material, but it is going to make a little hard, so yeah. There we go. This is already looking exceptional. So the next thing that we have to do once the car park's been filled in, all of these paths, and we have done the entire outside at this point, we are now going to head inside and add some details to the inside of our build. So first of all, I'm just going to grab jazz, blue concrete, smooth. There's grey concrete. Detector or beacon, bookshelves and iron trap doors. And I'm going to make my double. I'm just going to grab jazz, blue concrete, smooth quartz stairs, grey concrete, emerald detector or beacon, bookshelves and iron trap doors. And I'm going to make my way towards the right side of the build. I am looking for this pillar of cyan terracotta right here. To the right of this pillar, I'm going to place a chest facing this way. Then I'm going to place 2 blue concrete behind it, 1 and 2. Smooth quartz stair, gap of 1, and then I'm going to realise that I actually need a black stone wall. Oops. Maybe we can put the eye trap doors away for a little bit. So leave a gap of 1 and then place a black stone wall. Polished would be better, but a black stone wall. Oops. Maybe we can put the eye trap doors away for a little bit. So leave a gap of 1 and then place a black stone wall. Polished would be better, but it doesn't matter too much. We're going to place a couple of end rods on top of it with a beacon on top of them. In front of the blue concrete, the stair and the gap, I'm going to place grey concrete with an upside down smooth quartz stair on the end. And in front of the seat, I'm going to place a detector rail going this way. There we go. That's all I'm doing to make a tilt. Nice and simple, looks pretty good. So I actually want to repeat this again. I want to leave a gap of 2, so a gap of 2, and then I want to make the exact same thing again. So I'm going to be making these a little bit faster and in a different way, but you guys can make them however you like. I'm just doing it in just a way that is pretty quick, but it's the exact same thing every single time. I'm just forgetting the upside down smooth quartz stairs on the end. Couple of end rods on top of the black stone wall, beacon on top of that, and there we go. We've got a set of 3 tills here, set 2 rows apart from each other. That's exactly what we want to have. Now, these tills are actually quite important in guiding us into the next part. You see, we want to grab bookshelves. We want to locate the grey concrete at the ends of the tills. We want to leave a gap of 3, that's 1, 2, 3. And then in this 4th block, place a bookshelf. Extend left by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Leave a gap of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then place a row of 3. 1, 2, 3 bookshelves. And these want to be 2 to 3 rows high. I would recommend 3. You might like 2. And these all stem from the very important, I don't know why I said that, from the very important tills. So, line them up with each one of the 3 tills. It is the grey part, and then simply just copy the other bookshelves, and you can't really go too far wrong. These are aisles. These are supposed to have kind of whatever you imagine to be on these shelves. These are just shelves, and it's just a nice, real simple way of making them. I think it looks fantastic. These are aisles. These are supposed to have kind of whatever you imagine to be on these shelves. These are just shelves, and it's just a nice, real simple way of making them. I think it looks fantastic. So there we go, as simple as that. We also want to have shelves on the left side of the build. These shelves will slip in between the rows of cyan terracotta at the base and the above portions as well. So these are in the 3 rather large gaps on the left side of the build. So fill all of these up. Same thing with just above as well. You know how there's always like shelves and then there's stuff stacked on top of them? That's kind of what we've got going. Here, and in doing that we've kind of already filled in like half of our store. So the next thing to do is to come along the back of the build, and we will be adding some fridge freezers. So we're already missing material, I can see, but we need iron trapdoors, light blue glass, end rods, and then we're going to have some sea lanterns, and then item frames, and then stuff to put in the freezers as well. Like, you don't have to think too hard about this. I've just grabbed a bunch of...
Hold on, guys, my dad's calling. Hello?
Hey, you done?
Yes, what do you need?
No. Just seeing what's happening.
What are you ringing me for?
See what's happening?
Nothing much, just at home. Mum's cutting Alfie's hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You still at work?
Yeah, I'm just finishing up. Just my dinner.
You just finished up at work? Alright. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Just had to talk to my dad on the phone. He was on the phone. Alright. Let's continue.
You can do whatever. And we might even... So, we'll make the back of the fridge/freezers, we'll make those sea lanterns so that they're nice and bright on the top. But in front of these, I think that we're going to place either cyan terracotta or grey concrete, just to line the bottom of the glass, because glass is going directly in front of this. And then we'll place rows of iron trapdoors. We want to place... First, we're going to line the bottom of the glass blocks because glass is going directly in front of this. And then we'll place a couple of rows of iron trapdoors. We want to place the first row of iron trapdoors in front of the top row, or in front of the top of the bottom row of birch plank. So we can actually place stuff on top of it like this, basically. And you can you can leave some gaps. You can place different stuff in here. You can place fruit, you can place red veg. It doesn't really matter. You can hang stuff off of the shelves as well if you like. It doesn't. It row or in front of the top of the bottom row of birch plank. So we can actually place stuff on top of it like this, basically. And
I forgot I need to crouch to do it. Can't believe I have to crouch to place item frames on trapdoors.
Some gaps. You can place different stuff in here. You can place fruit, you can place red veg. It doesn't really matter. You can hang stuff off of the shelves as well if you like. It doesn't. It genuinely doesn't matter. Like I'm just. Some gaps. You can place different stuff in here. You can place fruit, you can place red veg. It doesn't really matter. You can hang stuff off of the shelves as well if you like. It doesn't.
Chicken.
It genuinely doesn't matter. Like I'm just showing you like the easiest way to do it. But honestly, you guys should customize how you actually want to place these off of the shelves as well if you like. It genuinely doesn't matter. Like I'm just showing you like the easiest way to do it. But honestly, you guys should customize how you actually want to place these. So just to show you that's all you got to do. And then obviously if you want to vary it, you feel free. And then we're just going to seal up all of these fridge freezers using some light blue glass block. And then in front of one of the ends of these, I don't know, the left or right side, probably the right side, will have an entrance in the middle of...
Let's seal up the Hello. What? What? Well, let's seal it up. Alright, seal it. I sealed it up.
Sticking upwards like this, here.
Alright, let's add some more light with some end rods. Oh, I've got some glass like this.
Here. And those are basically just to open the fridge/freezer door. Simple as that. I'm going to place some bookshelves above these, including here as well, even the entrance/exit that we don't place the buttons for, just like this. We could place some bookshelves on here. Would this look good? It might actually, because it's a little bit different, so we can place bookshelves just here as well, just as kind of like stop. I think that looks okay. I might change that though, I don't know. I might put some maybe blue concrete there or something instead. Nothing in this little crevice here, there's no need for that whatsoever. And, oh!
I'm not going to do it, please.
Buttons are basically just some fake buttons to make
Now for the final touches for this door. Boom. There we go. Just a nice little door.
like door handle so that this like opens and closes. And then the next thing we've got to do, we've got like a huge produce section extending from the front of the build all the way to the back of the build using a mixture of, we don't need the glass on the trapdoor anymore, mycelium, grass block.
Ooh. Mycelium, grass block.
Spruce planks, spruce sand, spruce trapdoor, and then
thanks. Spruce wood slabs, spruce trapdoor.
stuff to actually put in them, so like mushrooms and pumpkins and melons and stuff. So here we go. So we want to move towards the front of the building. We have this vertical row of cyan terracotta here in between these two windows. We want to we then want to leave a gap of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we want to have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 spruce planks. We then want to leave a gap of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then place a row of 1, 2, 3 spruce planks. Just like this, okay? on both of the sides. Of the individual little produce sections, so that's all there is to it. I mean, it's dead easy, and we'll be doing this again once we have finished this. And the fun part is actually like figuring out what you want to put inside of these. So obviously you can. we're then going to leave a gap of 3 between these. So we're going to leave a gap of 3, like moving across, like 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to place the same configuration of spruce planks that we have over there. We're going to leave a gap of 3, like moving across, like 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to place the same configuration of spruce planks that we have over there, just a few rows over, like this. Extend them up an additional row, like so, just as we did over there. And then it's kind of up to you, like, how you want to split these up again, you know? So, like, do you want to have maybe another mushroom one, but over here? So it's kind of opposite. It's completely up to you. Like, it's a completely personal preference. Like, what you think looks good. So, literally, all we're going to do is we've just copied what we've done over there onto here, and except in reverse a little bit. Like, I do have another mushroom one over there. I might turn it into a soul sand one, just for the combination with but we'll just see as we go. And we are going to just need a bunch of stuff to So now that we've got all of these sorted out, we'll start from the front and we'll mix them backwards. We can put red mushrooms in the mycelium. Brown mushrooms in the mycelium. We can clear out some of these, some of this area here, the grass, and we can place pumpkins in here. We can do the same thing with the watermelon. On the opposite side. For the middle part here, we are going to need some seeds, so we can grab wheat seeds, beetroot seeds, and we can also grab carrot and potatoes as well. They also look good, so if we just hoe out this and maybe we'll have a seed on one side and then just like carrots on this side.
And then we are going to place some carrots in that one.
Here. And then on this side we'll have seeds again, but we'll make it beetroot. Just like that. And then on this side we'll have seeds again, but we'll make it beetroot. Just like that. And then on this side we will have potatoes. And something that we can do. So the reason that I brought the slabs, and we might not even. I think that we will turn this into a soul sand one instead. You know, just for
Skulk. Soul sand.
variation. Wait.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Soul sand.
So on the back here, we can have like some slabs over one side of this.
Skulk.
Was to do is grow some glow berries. So again, if you are into variation, then let's grab the nether wall. That's it. So if you're into a bit of variation, we can grow the glow berries hanging off of here.
Wait, can we? Glowberries. Wait.
And we can just grow regular sweet berries on this opposite side. And then here we can grow just 2 rows of nether wall. And obviously this will look way better once it has actually all been grown. But if you take a look at the build, like, it's nice and full. I don't think I like these rows of bookshelves, but I'm going to experiment a little bit, maybe add some cars to the car park and stuff, and then I'm going to come back and take a look, because, ladies and gentlemen, we've actually pretty much officially done with our Aldi. There's not really anything to...
I'm gonna bone meal all of these. Carrots. Gonna bone meal all of these. Can I bone meal this? Oh, I can't. Bone meal this. Bone meal this. Bone meal this. Bone meal the potatoes. I need for fries. Anything else? No, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay.
And then just little personal tweaks, which I'll show you in a second. And that's it. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed...
I'm going to add some lanterns.
Anything to do with them, just more personal tweaks, which I'll show you in a second. And that's it. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, and click the little bell next to the subscription button. That'll ensure that you get all of my videos sent directly to you. But I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, and click the little bell next to the subscription button. That'll ensure that you get all of my videos.
I'm gonna add a shopping cart out here. Inside of here. There we go. Simple shopping cart. And I think that's it.
They'll send directly to your server cart. And if you are interested...
Alright, I have finished and made an Aldi, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me building an Aldi. If you did, guys, enjoy this video, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to the next video from me, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a lovely day, guys. Peace out.